Hey everybody, this is TheBiggWiggs, and welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles! We're gonna do like a first hour of, or maybe the first level of, that'll be like 6 hours, of Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii. Hopefully the Wii loads. But whatever. Probably should have started on this screen. But to point out, this is on the Wii. And it probably shouldn't be, because of, just how out of place it seemed for me. When I first bought a Wii, it was, when the Wii U came out, because then the Wii's were like all half off with the new game. I'll probably have to be quiet for this plot stuff, because I really like the plot in this game. I like everything about this game. It's my favorite JRPG ever, period, bar none. It's good. It's really good. And it's good because of its story, not just because of combat mechanics, which makes it real shit to do for YouTube. And it has crazy long loading times because this isn't even HD graphics. This is still SD. But hopefully we can get through the story bit and I can get some words out about this. I love it. It's like a 90-hour JRPG.
Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined. Then two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis. The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained. Eons have passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon. Retreat! Retreat! Get away from me! Retreat! No retreat! The Mechon's unknown! No! No!
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Young man, we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What?
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Oi, you two. We've been ordered to pull back. I'm leaving.
Well, I say you're coming with us. What would we do without those?
The enemy's second wave is approaching!
It's now or never, Dunban. Let's show them what we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Ha. What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
Hey, so we're in! So this is the game. By the way, this is Tutorial Zone. Hope you liked that cutscene. Oh, it's my favorite setting of all time, fighting on 2 gigantic monsters. I gotcha, game. I have to remember that this is a Wii, so I have to press A instead of where X usually is. These aren't even the main characters, by the way. They're, this is just for the tutorial. They're important lore-wise, and one of them will be one of the characters we use. This just teaches how to fight. I do need to somewhat read this, but it should be okay. Yep, we auto-attack. We'll have to use our lightning sword. So the fighting is very much Final Fantasy XII-ish, if you haven't guessed already.
Time is now.
You can use an art when it's crossed out, just special abilities. Power party matters or deal damage to enemy. I'll do this. There's a lore to the Necron we're fighting, and that's what the story is mainly about. We'll learn about probably another cutscene in a second. But the main lore is that no other weapons can really slice through or damage an enemy except for the crazy looking magic sword we got going on. So powering up allies to fight monsters for us is actually quite useful. We'll have to do this. Big attack. Oh! They are pretty much like 7 levels in this. Important thing to note is if you look to the left, you'll see someone's level 22 on our team, but they have like 1,000 more HP than we do. That's important for like class-based combat, because each ally has its own special method of methods of fighting and attacking. That guy's obviously the tank. Other guy's obviously just like a mage we fight, and we're obviously the dips. So it's important that we follow those rules accordingly. As for right now, it doesn't really matter what we do because we're so much higher level than everything else. And it's pretty hard to fail the tutorial unless you just choose to not lock on ever.
Don't rush. Keep your cool.
Just have a whole bunch of people screaming at us as we run around in circles. The combat's really good, it's really strategic, but it's not why I love this game. It's a lot of things.
You gotta be kidding.
It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit.
You heard him.
Dixon, Munka, let's do this.
Going down that easily.
Tomban, you alright?
What does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit eventually.
Munka! What are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Mumka, you dirty.
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys.
Wait!
Huh? If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dumban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dumban, what are you playing at?
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine! Oh no, please! No!
Vile Mechon. If you think the Homs, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
Pans out. Wait for it. Wait for it. They're fighting on the blade of the fighters from the opening cutscene. Come on. Such an awesome setting. So, this should take us to our actual main characters. If I remember correctly, it's been about, I would say, a year since I've played this game. Yeah. Hey, what do you know? It's been a year.
A Mechon M71. I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries.
Nerd.
Oh, no good. It's broken. The joint section. It's buckled. It's completely useless. Ugh. Huh? An M69! Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to... Shulk! Ryan! It's not a Mechon. It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mechon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away and topple it. When it's down, use your arts to finish it off.
Yay, no more tutorials! Hopefully it gives us a chance to pause so we can see what we're doing. Oh yeah, nice one. Here's a tutorial getting punched in the face. Now, these are our main characters. I believe it's Shulk and Ryan. Ryan's the big guy with the shield, Shulk's the nerdy one. And also, pretty accurately depicts what we're going to be doing for most of this hour-long thing that I decided to do. Yes, yes, yes. Backslash to deal damage. So backslash is, he's our... So that guy takes aggro from dealing damage. If we get around him,
I'm feeling it.
we can do a shitload of damage to him. But then aggro is changed back to us. Can't use the same art repeatedly. So if you look, even though we're at the same level, this man next to me, Ryan, has like 100 more HP than I do and shitloads more defense. Yes, yes, yes.
Now it's right time.
Yay, we did it. The tutorial fight. Successful. Yes, we did. By the way, You might be saying, hey Kyle, or Bigwigs, whatever your face is, your favorite JRPG of all time kinda looks like ass. And you're right, it looked awful. It's PlayStation 2 level graphics. That's why it's ported to the Wii and not, say, to the PlayStation 3 or Xbox. Not much I can say about it. Oh, more fighting. So, okay. Yes, this is where it teaches about aggro. This is probably the only game... The reason why I like this more than 12, even though it has very similar fighting styles to 12, is primarily because of the importance of aggro on this. So, shulk, or dips, it has a real effect on, damage has a real effect on aggro. So even if I slice him in the back, which is a really good idea, I should definitely do that. But if I hit him too hard, he's gonna switch over to me, and I have way less health than this other man does. It's not a big deal right now, but, I mean, in just like a few short fights, when we start getting more abilities, I'll do more and more damage.
That was a close one.
It's gonna be
Man, what were you
very
doing
important to
by
watch
yourself?
out for aggro.
Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
I don't like Ryan's accent. I
But
don't
thanks
know why.
to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony is going to be really happy.
You got
I'm
somebody
more
show.
worried about you than the shell. Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
His weapon floats on his back. Yay, we're sort of, kind of, in the game-ish. Yeah, camera. Yeah, save progress. And... tutorials. Yay, more tutorials. Take all of it. So let's see if I can remember controls. This is on the Wii Pro controller. You can call it a Pro controller, because it's covered in dust. Oh my god. So many menus, it's not even letting us access yet. Let's just ignore it for now. As you can see from the map, can we even get out of the map? Jesus Christ. Here we go. This is the map that we've yet to explore. So as you can see, it'll sprawl out a lot, as you'll see. Hopefully I can just run around and do some of the map stuff before I do anything else. But, let's start, shall we? We're gonna level up probably like 1 or 2 times. Yeah, we leveled.
We can definitely do this.
Don't click break.
Almost there. Wow, down. We're the best.
So I just did by inflicting break and by inflicting another thing called wild down. Is break sort of makes people wobbly and lets them be immune to something called topple. So it's sort of like status effects upon status effects upon status effects. And at the end of this sort of status effect tree of like knocking somebody over, they become more immune, if that's even a word, to attacks. Yeah, yeah. Once you become more immune to attacks, of course, they do more damage and all that good stuff. I think that's not X. In fact, lore-wise, because I don't think we're going to get so far as to discover more actual Mechron fighters, is the Monado can only ever damage the Mechron unless you use, like, an enchant weapon that has. Unless, of course, you go through all the rigmarole that I just described of using break and then topple. The AI is actually really good about it, too, because it's one character cannot knock a whole enemy down by itself. At least not for a really long time. So even though, so it's a combo. I have to inflict break, then Ryan here, his AI inflicts down. And what things that impressed me the most about this game would be the AI. It's amazing how well they managed to do that. just like, oh, you inflict damage here, and the other person manages to knock them down consistently and reliably. The point of being a very good strategy combo attack.
Let's keep this up.
Big. And this is basically just reinforcing some stuff that we already learned about combat. Yes, yes, yes. We learned about the collectivophobia. Probably not what it's actually called. Little bunnet. Cute little bunnet rabbit. We're probably at level 3 here in a second.
Right, you're a lifesaver. Let's keep up the pressure.
So already these characters are already sort of set into their classes. Ryan, of course, is the tank on the dips. And even though I will hit like by 2 or 3 times, I'm already at half health. While Ryan over here is at like he's almost at double my HP. Whatever. Running around out of combat heals you up. So. Let's learn about arts if it lets us. Nope, does not let us. Manage arts and skill trees. I would love to manage arts and skill trees, but it's not gonna let us. This hot bar that we have here. Attack from the side, lower physical defense, and then attack from behind to deal additional damage. These two combo really well together, so even as I'm sort of circling around enemies, I can stab them, and then this will do insane amount of damage, almost like triple damage by using these together. Or there's a there's sort of a catch-22 to it. Now when I stab somebody, they do tend to aggro onto me if I do enough damage.
We win! Man, what a bunch of jokers.
And of course, I'm not sure if you realize the reason why aggro is so important is if the enemy is facing Schultz while he attacks them, backstab doesn't do as much damage. This attack, Slit Edge, bit of a weird name, won't lower the physical defense. All sorts of really bad things, which makes Schultz a less effective character. Meaning it does take strategy just to like moderate your own, you know, aggro. Yeah, see, I didn't get the aggro there because he actually jumped around to do an attack.
We've almost got him.
There we go.
Not even a challenge.
This guy, he learns arts all the time as well. He'll actually learn way more arts than Schultz will. In fact, his hotbar will get completely filled up in just a few levels. It's ridiculous how much abilities he will obtain. And that actually leads into a, into sort of another mechanic in which enemies' AI, or player AI, changes a lot depending on what skills you give them. But it's also a bit of a balancing act. So if I wanted to, I could give Ryan here nothing but defensive abilities, and that way he tanks a lot better. But if I give him nothing but defensive abilities, he's not going to be able to deal enough damage to get aggro from somebody. And I know I'm making a big deal about aggro so far. And it really is important, though. There, I can half this man's health. This caterpillar's health. He's not really a man. Just with a few well-placed ability hits. I'm just running around here because grinding a bit is important. He's aggroed onto me, which is bad. Ah, shit. He knocked us the fuck out. And I actually missed my physical defense to actually hit him. He's actually aggroed onto me. I'm almost at 3/4 my health. Kind of dangerous, actually. Music's also really good. We'll probably level up one more time, and then we'll just ignore these guys. There we go. Nope, don't aggro on me. Also using skills instantly activate skills rather than waiting for auto attacks. It's just really good to do all these sorts of things. Nope, don't aggro on me. We'll come around, yeah. Yeah. Feels good, yo.
Good job, everyone. Who else wants some?
Taking all these is annoying, but they're also required for quests. There are like a shitload of quests in this game, to the point of being just stupid. There we go. Yeah.
It's over. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
By the way, if you ever plan on playing this game for a very long time, this man, and even Schultz to an equal degree, I shouldn't say lesser or any other type of thing, talk constantly.
You're a lifesaver.
Oh, wait, wait. Yes. Yeah, he's gonna be all up in my face now. And I won't be able to get rid of his aggro until he dies, because I did way too much damage to him. The reason, another reason why aggro is so important is because this light heal is gonna be like our only heal for many, many, many hours of the game. Oh. Now that didn't count as a back hit.
We can definitely do this. Come on, we can do it.
Would really like someone else to take aggro. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's level 2.
Pretty good.
Gotta watch my roll.
No? Anyone?
AP and SP will be hopefully introduced later. This game, it takes its sweet time sometimes. You know what? I'm tired of these level 1 garbages. Let's get level 2. Level 2! Wasn't like this man would break.
Come on!
And you should just be dead instantly.
Wow, down! That all you got?
Yay.
Piece of cake!
One more and we'll level, and then we'll ignore these guys. You guys don't want to see me grind for an hour. I just like grinding. That's how I play games. Actually, it looks like this is the last man, so... That was a poorly timed backslash.
I'm feeling it.
Because the defense is down. It halves it.
Feel the power. That's what I'm talking about.
Infinity coin. I don't think we learned any new things. We got some pants. There is a day-night cycle, a day and night cycle. So the longer we spend here, the more we will have to deal with certain mobs and stuff. Hopefully we learn more about the plot and the story, because it's really good. We're on the calf of the giant. I'm not kidding, that's how it's like shown on the world map. If we brought up a world map, it would just show the calf of the giant. Back of the knee is the weak spot.
Here we are. I better stop in at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right. See you later.
No, we're good. I don't think I can change party anyways. And then it just gives a little tutorial on buying and selling. Yes, trading. Yay, we got experience. We level fast in this game so far. Discovering things does give you experience too. So we'll probably... We'll ignore these people. My internal JRPG person screams at me to talk to people with little things above their head. No, I can't. I actually can't. We're doing a video, guy. I would love to talk to you. We're into the weapons development lab, so... Oh, you can jump in this game, too. Yay. Can you jump across this edge? No, because it's a little too tall. You can totally jump off cliffs, though. Where's a good spot to show you at? Yeah, we're like surrounded by this huge mountain. You can... I'm serious. There's a little achievement you get. And this game has in-game achievements that actually give you proper, you know, equipment and experience points. And there is an achievement just to, like, stay in the air for like 10 seconds as you fall off of the cliff. It is awesome in every sense of the word. The freedom this game gives you is... I leveled up just because running around the town and discovering things gives me XP. I know, I figured out discovering landmarks gives me XP. And I learned an art. I learned a skill just because I ran around town. So Shulk studies the Monado. That's one of the lore points. He's always around the Monado. He should know it inside and out. He's probably the person that knows it the best. Just, you know, despite the fact that he can't use it himself.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered.
But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine. They win.
Words to live by.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then! Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve!
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers!
Holy shit.
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
The guy was so mad. That wasn't even like significant in any way. Oh well, I learned art. So I started, what, 10 minutes ago? At level 1 with 300 health? Ah, the quests. The quests call to me. Their siren songs. Whisper sweet nothings. Oh, but we have to go through this. Because I want to see the Monado.
All right, Shulk. How are
It's
you?
old man.
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
if we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured! Come on, get a move on!
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't gone yet. Oh. Shulk. Oh. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the defense force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, You're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while.
Don't just play video games all day. Don't ban! That's not a tattoo! It's like actual scars.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now.
They're related, by the way.
Why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay.
So,
More importantly,
it looks
tell me before it
suspicious.
gets cold. I made something really
But it's
special
not.
today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Yay, now I'm this person! I mean, maybe not, maybe yay is the wrong thing to say, but whatever. I know about Quest game. Controller for 2 seconds,
Fiora.
another cutscene.
Dixon,
Definitely a JRPG.
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
As far as I know... Oh wait, do I get whatever, that's weird. As far as I can tell, you actually don't get too much time just like separating characters from like a story perspective. So generally speaking, there'll be like a cohesive party fairly soon. And stuff doesn't tend to get too difficult. I don't know. We do get to fight, I think. Are these people mad? No, they're not mad. They get pretty mad sometimes, though. So far, everything in this opening area doesn't aggro onto unless you attack it. Very nice for beginners, and probably for people who aren't very high level. Little Bonnet. I might kill you just to see what she does. I forget what she does. There's a very good reason for that, though.
I feel
Oh yeah, she does a shitload of damage, too.
just a little more. I can do it. I know I can.
Yay. She's also DPS. She also has backslash, and she also does a rather than inflict breaks, she does a 4-hit combo that deals incredible damage. Now I won't jump off there because it takes forever to walk back up. But I could if I wanted to. Maybe. Possibly. Possible. Hopefully they give us our Time Lord powers pretty soon. For some reason, in this game, you can teleport to any landmark you stopped at and control what time it is at any given point because certain quests can only complete at certain times of the day, which is infuriating, by the way. But the fact that you can control space and time and teleport, it's incredible. It's the only real power you get that isn't explained in game as like a lore thing. It's only like gamey type thing that happens.
It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis.
Before time began.
The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret.
It's actually massive.
That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora!
Touching moment
This
now.
is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious. But today, it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that bite mark of the sandwich.
Thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. The breeze feels so good.
Everyone else feels so good, babe.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
It's been years since I
You're
left.
spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Tomorrow everyone dies. That's not true, by the way.
The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
Oh, that's right, since they're on like a... The way gravity works in this game, it isn't like everything is like pointing towards the bionic person. It's... You actually have to like stand on top of him to be like affected by gravity. So it is possible for these people to fall off into the ocean if they like walked too far off the back of the leg.
Can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Which is why those things falling are falling from like the top of the head or something. It's like a huge battle's going on and just things fall off. Can I change around my party? No, you're not gonna let me nah. Shulk says it's even more delicious than ever. Oh yeah. I did it. So, you can communicate with your characters, give them slight buffs. So, that's pretty good. Oh, it's a heart-to-heart talk. That just... It's like a private action scene in a Star Ocean game. I just tried to do that. Lots of XP. Hold on, will you let me mess with my party now? No, you won't, will you? Wait. No, it's not what I wanted. Forget that X and Y are all in the different spots. Why do people make games like this? Or controllers like this? That's what I want. Now, no! I want you. I don't... There we go! Am I now controlling? Yeah! Now we can jump. What? 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 Now we can stab stuff. What does this one do? Inflicts break on enemies in front. Don't already have a break skill. Whatever.
We can't lose.
Oh yeah, whenever a fight starts and you can encourage a party member, it's sort of like at the start of the fight. That really affects it.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
So, what was I saying? Yeah, whenever a fight starts now, we'll have a little mini game-ish. More of our quick time event that happens every time we fight. And if we use that, then it encourages the party members. I think gives them a slight buff. But the main thing it does is it makes us like each other more. In a weird sense. It's getting a little bit far into the video. So, I would like to show off the freedom of movement in this game. Yes! There's no punishment for just running around. A lot of stuff is just immediately open to just fuck with stuff. They're like rainbow water behind me there for a second. I don't know. So we can swim around here. We'll probably end up fighting people that are too strong for us and get murdered, but whatever. The maps in this game are huge. In fact, if we bring up the map right now, you can see just from running around this far, we have gone alright. But there's still stuff way over here. There's still going to be stuff way, 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 way up over here. Ooh, can we choose to teleport already? Yes. So we can actually teleport already. And for some reason we still get more and more stuff. Achievement! Skip it. Yeah. Suck one. We can skip around ahead to different spots in the map, which we actually use to save time. I believe it wants us to go back to the military district. Does it? I don't know what it wants. What about now? Just forward from here. Yeah, that's what it wants. So we can skip here. Magically teleport. It's not a problem. Oh, that just lets you do that. Such a time saver. The maps in this game are huge. You can jump around and hop. I would love to get to the part in the story that I really want, but it's way too impossible. Oh! Yay, this is a good part.
Ryan, what are you doing? Shulk. No, I'm
just master. I mean. That's an awesome sword.
Ryan!
Goodness.
Just fucked up the lab, that's all he did.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you?
Wow.
The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Ryan?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Wow.
Well,
Women.
I just explained why.
You weren't in trouble. In danger.
Sorry.
Whoops. Everyone died.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge.
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Ryan. Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No. Ryan, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped. And then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again.
See, they're related.
Not after what it did to him.
Oh. Sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah. Old Squaretash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all.
Like a beaten wife, is what it
1,000
sounds like.
squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah. Knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there.
So
I
many
couldn't take
words
it if
you're not
anything
supposed to
happened
know.
Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'm delicate!
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
Oh shit. It's just rude.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
You did almost slice her in half, man. Like 2 minutes ago. Yay, you can now level up arts. Make them do more damage and have more effects. That's the map. Why would I hit that? Because I'm a dingus, that's why. I do want to show off the level up ability of arts and things. That AP we were getting before per fight is going to be used for this. I believe it's called art points if you want to be more fancy about it. Requires 200 AP, level up once. It'll give it more damage and have a shorter cooldown. Also, it shows you like the actual effect it does when you hit back hit, which is doubles the damage. So let's actually just go through all these so you can see the effect. Side hit reduces physical by 50%. So that's what Slit Edge does. Increases the damage and the decreases cooldown. So these together will allow you to do, in theory, 400% more damage because this halves defense and this is double your current damage. So it's just all sorts of incredible. I love these stats because it's so hardcore RPG. I'm such a nerd. Leveling this up, it does reduce cooldown, but barely. Requires 160 AP. Only have 227. Let's do... Oh, the talent gun's supposed to be max for that shit. No way. I keep forgetting X is not select. Do backslash. And we're actually probably going to end it here. Wait, we got some experience because we did a thing. Oh, you see, you can change time right here. Now that we can see. We're probably going to end the episode here. It's not quite an hour, but if I go over an hour, then the audio will just instantly cut out in my mic. Because that's how I record audio, because I'm a bit of a doofus. But that was the first hour of Xenoblade Chronicles. Very cutscene-y. And we actually didn't even get to the points that I wanted to. I knew we actually wouldn't. But it's the incredible lore bit of when you finally get past out of the first town. And the boss battle that follows that. That would probably be like another 2 hours in, though. If you want to see that, because I kind of want to play it for the channel, I would love to do like the entire first level. Like the first map. Leave something in the comments. Not just like a like or review, but you're going to have to actually leave something in the comments, because I really... JRPGs are actually really not suited for YouTube, so you'd have to want to see it in order for me to think it'd be a good idea to do it. But that's here nor there. My favorite game of all time on the Wii. It's like crazy hard to find nowadays because they canceled, like, you know, shipping and selling and stuff like that because it isn't doing too well when it first came out. Whole bunch of awful shit. But it's like I said, it's still my favorite game. So thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day and goodbye.